Hello YouTube! Welcome back to another video with myself, Katie Johnson, at Raise the Bar Life Coaching. I am your go-to gal to get your rear in gear and take mindful, actionable steps to discover and then live out your divine ecstatic life. And that's what we're all about here on this channel. It's a divine ecstatic life. Are you excited? Are you ecstatic about life? You should be. And if you're not, hang around and I'll give you lots of reasons as to why you can and should be. Now, every holiday season, we at Raise the Bar Life Coaching do a little nutritional challenge over the holidays to help us maintain, if not, or even lose weight over the holidays, because the average Joe Schmo gains between 5 and 10 pounds between Thanksgiving and Christmas, or New Year's, I think it is. So over the span of 2.5 months or so, New Year's, we just enjoy the holidays and we're with family, and there are several get-togethers that we have to go to, right? And there are food items, candy, sugar, sweets, etc., beverages, you know the drill, at all of these events, and we consume copious amounts of food, so it seems, and I'm not all about that. I'm not about being a statistic and gaining those 5 to 10 pounds every year at the holidays. So, as the bedrock foundation of our challenge that starts about this time every year before Thanksgiving, we talk a little bit about ourselves, because we will not accomplish or do or complete a thing if we have a negative, defeating mindset about ourselves and our capabilities, our abilities of what we can even accomplish or do. So we talk about ourselves first. So why are we ecstatic? Why should we be excited about life? Why aren't you? Maybe is the correct question. Why aren't you? It could stem from your outlook upon yourself and what you believe and think about yourself and your abilities and what you can accomplish. Whatever negative, self-defeating, degrading thought you have about yourself, first of all, is a lie that you've convinced yourself of. It's not true. And second, can be replaced with a positive, encouraging, uplifting, I sound like a radio station, thought to boost your belief in yourself. Now, okay, a lot of us get caught up in this trap of thinking negative thoughts about ourselves. Nobody knows what goes on in our minds. And so we choose to take that liberty, that freedom of thinking whatever the blankety blank, bleep bleep we want about ourselves, because nobody hears those thoughts. Nobody knows what we are thinking about ourselves in our mind. And so sometimes we can get into this trap of self-pity and find power and even strength in feeling sorry and pitiful for ourselves. And somehow we get fulfillment from that. Somehow we get this strength from having pity parties in our mind or beating ourselves up in our mind. Can you relate? Have you been there? You think these thoughts and you don't want to change. You don't want to change, but you want to believe these terrible negative blankety bleep bleep thoughts that you're thinking about yourself. And nobody knows these thoughts. And so you keep them to yourself in your mind, and you repeat them and you mull over them and you stew on them and convince yourself that it's true, that they're true, and tell yourself, that's worthless, that's pointless, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not gonna try that, I'll probably fail if I do this, or I've done that before and it didn't work. And we convince ourselves not to try, not to do, and we go into these self-pity parties all the time. Or when we do, we find almost comfort or satisfaction in doing that. But let me tell you, that leads to staying stuck, not prospering, and certainly not living a divine ecstatic life. A life full of purpose and positive contribution to society, which is what we're all about, which is why we're here, to discover what our divine of the Father, divine purpose is, and then to take actionable steps to live that out and make a contribution to society, to the world, and leave a legacy. That's what we're here for. Are you tired? Are you sluggish? Overweight? No energy? Kind of aimless or meaningless? Purposeless? Feeling unfulfilled? Are you bored? Unhappy? What are your thoughts about yourself? Because all of those results or feelings or emotions could be stemming from the belief you have about yourself. And that is manifesting into your day-to-day life and how you feel. I feel bored, I feel tired, I feel groggy, I feel like I don't have energy. Well, what are you thinking in your mind? Take a pause and look there first. So my challenge for you today is to examine your thoughts and replace them with the exact, even the extreme opposite of what those negative, degrading, self-defeating thoughts are. Write it down to nail it and not let it come back to you. Like, get it on a sheet of paper, put it down so that you can grasp it. You now have control and power over it because it's there, you can see it, and then go and replace it with the extreme exact opposite of that thought. And think it again and again when you wake up, when you go to bed, throughout the day. Set reminders and put that thought into your mind to replace and push out and shove away the negative, bad thoughts that are not beneficial and productive to ourselves. And lastly, last of all, if grand and glorious things are out there, it's because it's possible for you to achieve and do and get and have them. If you can dream it, you can have it. If someone else has done it, you can do it too. We all have a starting point, and it starts with admitting and recognizing I need to change. Go check out the last video talking about change and how it's not always fun, but it is always necessary if we want to take life to the next level and raise the bar on our own standards, thus becoming the best version of ourselves and living out that divine ecstatic purpose. Are you excited? Are you ecstatic? Thanks for watching. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think or what thoughts you're gonna change, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.